The main points that I wanted to get across was on a particular area that I'm passionate about, and that is the HMRC's view with regard to penalties and assessments based on taxpayers' behaviour. So it was making advisors aware of HMRC's powers, restrictions, and some of recent case studies where in not all instances HMRC haven't got it right. My advice would be for advisors to ensure that HMRC has been presented with all the facts as to what went wrong, if there is any allegations or if there's exposure by clients, what's gone wrong, how did it go wrong, and how could things be corrected. I think it's also important to make sure that HMRC hasn't misunderstood or misinterpreted any of the facts, and ensure that the facts are presented in such a way that at the very worst that we have, or the taxpayers have a lack of care and attention can be levied at them, which would mean therefore the HMRC's assessments will be restricted to 6 years and the penalties could potentially be suspended. Don't assume that you've been unlucky enough that your number has come out of the machine in terms of that you're a random inquiry. The reality is in the modern day digital age, the majority of all HMRC inquiries are selected, pre-selected, so before they've even issued the inquiry letter, they believe or they think that there's a good realistic chance that there are errors or there are issues with the return. So my advice would be to meet with the client, go through what's been featured on the return to ensure that there aren't any inaccuracies, and if there are any inaccuracies, make those representations to HMRC with regard to making a disclosure to ensure that the client's position is minimised, particularly with regard to years of assessments and penalties.